Hello. Hello, hello. I don't know if anybody's there. No warning whatsoever. Just decided to go live. We got a little bit of work done here. Yeah, this series is going to be, this live is going to be kind of like that. Okay, so I kind of messed up. I let a worker work on this field over here, and they drained my bank account. I forgot workers need money. So basically, I've skipped ahead 2 months. I've not been able to do anything. Nothing. So I skipped ahead a couple of months. I did move a little bit of wool for Granny, but that's about it. Really did nothing. And we might skip another month, like real soon. So, okay. Let me just figure this out. Where am I going with this? Hi, Montana Kitty. How are ya? Surprise! I'm doing a surprise stream. I'm not sure how long we'll stream. I just had a kind of an hour or two available, and I just thought, you know what? Let's just do it. Okay, so I don't know if you caught what I was saying a minute ago. I think I was talking to myself because I don't think there was anybody in the stream. But this field here from the last stream, I had set a worker on it with Courseplay, and I kind of forgot that workers cost money, and the worker drained my bank account and did not finish the field, so I had to do it manually. And then I just skipped ahead a couple of months because there was absolutely nothing I could do. So we'll take care of a couple of things. We might be skipping for a little bit. But that's all right. I'm just going to get some water here. We've got, I need some for the greenhouse. Actually, I forget if I turned on the automatic watering on the greenhouse or not. We'll find out in a minute. All right, let's fill this up. And let's see if this needs it. Indeed it does. Yeah, needs a lot of water. How much does it need? That's not what I want. This is what I want. 17,000. There's room for another couple of loads. Man, Granny's place is loud. I've been watching some of the other people doing this series, and it's interesting to see. I mean, there's actually quite a bit of similarities. A lot of the same equipment. But I don't know what we can do. We really don't have much more money. I can't even afford to drill that field, I don't think. I have to have a look and see if I've got seed. Hey, Brand 73. One more load. Let's do one more load of water. I got to turn down my headset because I don't know if it's loud for you guys, but it's loud for me. When I go by Granny's. Granny's got some serious machinery in there. It's thirsty. It's very thirsty. Okay, that's gonna be enough. I gotta check on the sheep if they need water. What are they doing? They are out of water. That's no good. That's no good. Can't let that happen. It's one of the problems with that sheep pen. It doesn't hold much water, so I have to kind of fill it every day. All right. Oops, I guess I have to get a bit closer. There we go. Hi, Whiskey Creek Farms. Thank you for dropping in. An announced stream tonight. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here. We're gonna go sell the little bit of lettuce that we have. Not much, but we need every cent we can get right now. I'm not getting very far with this kind of money. And I'm gonna see about drilling that field. Maybe we'll have enough to buy some seed. I don't know how much is in there. I actually don't know what kind of crop I'm putting in there. Haven't decided that yet. Can't do two at a time. Okay, that's fine. There we go. See if I can make it to the top of the hill without knocking this over. Hey, Farmer Mike. Gotta be close to bedtime for you, my friend. Alright, I'm gonna run up. I don't think I'm gonna bother with the trailer. I think I'll just try to get there with this. I've got some more real estate here available for stuff. I think I'm thinking of putting in another sheep pen. Thinking about it. Farmer Mike, I was mentioning, I don't think you were in it while I was explaining it, but that field that I had set up on Courseplay at the end of the last stream, I had, it was messing up. Courseplay was messing up the field and the way it was done. I just let it go. After I turned off the stream, I just let it go just to let it get done, you know? And what ended up happening, where am I going? I'm forgetting where I'm going now. Wait a minute. Hang on, where am I selling stuff? Geez, I don't even remember where I sell stuff here. Grain silos, animal dealer, co-op. Anyways, I forgot workers cost money and they drained my bank account and I ended up with no money. So I moved ahead a couple of months and let my little wind turbine generate a few bucks for me. Oh, right. I had to go all the way down. Hey, Artemis. Hey, Terry. Cabbage, no, not cabbage, lettuce. I have such a problem with that. Lettuce. Oh, there's only one place to sell that, and that's all the way across the map. Oh, geez. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think I need a sell point. I need to set up a sell point somewhere, because I don't want to do that drive all the time. That's a serious drive. Oh, boy. Thank everyone for dropping in on short notice. Oh man. Okay. I could set these to auto sell. No, Horseplay did not do a good job, Farmer Mike. There's something wrong. I've got a mod conflict or something. All right, I'm gonna drive across the map here again. I need to figure out a better way to sell this stuff because this is a really long drive. And I ran out of money, so basically part of the field didn't get done, so I ended up doing the whole thing manually. Well, I ended up finishing it and cleaning it all up manually. It seems silly Thank you, Terry. I'm just doing it lives and they're all pop-ups, so I'm thankful that I get a few visitors to come and check the stream out. Okay, I'm gonna set up a sell point, I think. I don't think we're gonna want to go all the way over here every time. Have a look while I'm driving blindly. Here's my little dude. I can keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't run into anything. Sell point, I can do, what is this, sell a fish. I can do sell anything, containers, desserts, sell firewood. What's this? Little market. This might work. I don't know what you can sell here, but I don't have enough money. That's $1,300. I don't know what I'm allowed to sell there. So put down a sell everything container. Yeah, I might. I'm surprised there's no sell point up top for this. I don't know if you guys can hear my dogs playing outside. They're making a racket out there. They wrestle. Yes, thank you, Farmer Mike. Yeah. Okay, here we no, not this side. I gotta make a sharp turn. Hopefully I don't lose a pallet. Come on, nice and easy. There we go. 32. There we go. $29.99. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do that. I think we'll sell. We'll set up some kind of selling. I need something I can sell a lot of stuff at. Primarily clothes and garden stuff. Hey, Taco. Yeah, this series will be like that, Taco. Surprise pop-ups whenever I have time. My dogs are hilarious. Every time I drive through here, I have memories of the 200 horsepower challenge. Hopefully we'll get another challenging map like this, like, you know, with this amount of hills and stuff. We'll do another 200 horsepower challenge, but we need the right map for it. It really, you know, needs to be challenging for 200 horsepower. It can't be a flat map. That's no fun. I have no idea how long we'll go tonight, guys. It depends how well the dogs behave. My wife stepped out to go to play with her friend. All right, Farmer Mike. Yeah, it's late for you. It's got to be what, midnight? Yeah, ish. Have a nice evening. Hope you sleep well. I've got 2 fields that have nothing in them, because basically I can't afford to do the stuff I want to do on them. So I gotta wait. I think we're just gonna move ahead. I think we'll move ahead, but I will set up a sell anything kind of spot so that I don't have to drive all the way down there. That's kind of silly. We'll do that. All right. Question is, where do I want to set that up? I kind of want to make it where I do have to drive a little bit, but I'm only allowed to set up stuff on my own piece of land. So I think maybe we'll put it up top there by the trees in the back. Okay, let me jump into this seed drill. I want to see if I've got any seed in there. If I have enough seed to do anything with. I have lots of seed, and I have... Oh, and I'm playing seasons on this too. Ooh, yeah, that's right. I can't even plant anything right now, even if I wanted to. What's the schedule look like? There is absolutely nothing I can do. Next month I can plant cotton, which I'm not doing. The following month is March is when things really open up. So I want to get, I have to wait till April for parsnips or carrots or red beets. So we're going to be doing some of that, but in the meantime, I can't even do oilseed radish. Okay, we're going to move ahead, guys. Let's get a sell point up and running. Let me drive over there so I have a way to check stuff out. Hopefully there's a reasonably flat spot up here. Yeah, I think we should be good just up here somewhere. Okay. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at that. $1,000 for a sell anything point. I kind of want this though, but I don't know if I can sell the stuff I need to sell here. Start scrolling. I need to see what I can sell here. It's not scrolling. Oh, there we go. There we go. I can sell manure. I can sell, I want clothes and vegetables. Oh, there's the clothes. Okay, awesome. Awesome. And then I need lettuce. Tomatoes I can do. Grass. It looks like I can sell pretty much anything here. So we'll set up our own little market. Root crops. I haven't seen lettuce yet unless I missed it. Cabbage. Oh, there's a lot of stuff you can sell in here. Stuff I've never even started playing around with. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can do lettuce. There's... Holy, yeah. We can do Napa cabbage. There it is, lettuce. Okay, we're good. We're gonna set up a little market. And I think we'll try to set it as far back as possible. I want it up on a flat area though. 13. These are not very flat. 68, somewhere around here. Yeah, we'll do it right here. Okay, here we go. There we go. And I'll do a little smoothing. I think some stuff got messed up here. There we go. We've got a little market we can sell stuff at. It would be nice if we could put it by a road, but we don't have access to a road, right? So. Okay. Sounds good. And I do have to drive a little bit to it, so it'll feel more legit. So that was $1,300, or actually closer to 14. But I think, yeah, I still have 1,600 left. Let's move ahead to next month. We might actually move in a few months. We'll see. I need $12,000 to buy the seed drill for the planter for the root crops. I don't know if I'm shooting myself in the foot trying to grow root crops, but Granny, let's see, how's she doing? She might have, yeah, she might be able to produce one pallet. All right, let's go rest. Okay. Oh man, look at that loan interest. This little thing here is saving us. We'd be in deep trouble without this. Oh, we almost have a pallet. Just need a little bit more wool. Okay, let's get that wool in there. How we doing for... they're going to need a bit more water. I think they're good for a month. Food is always very good. That pallet of clothes is going to pretty much pay for that planter that I need. So I'm excited about that. Oops. I was getting too excited and I was going to get it and it's not ready yet. That should be enough to give Granny some all the wool she needs. Okay. All right, we're gonna keep it simple, guys. We're gonna rest again, and then next month things will start to happen. There we go. There's our first pallet. Very nice. All right. So I probably have more wool here. So, oh, nice. The wool's really starting to come out now. And how are we doing? They're going to need more water. Get them some water. We've got 2 pallets of lettuce with another one about to pop out. Our fortune is about to change. Let's look at the pricing for the clothes. Dun, dun, dun. So it is currently at Little Market at 10,000. So that's awesome. That's the best price. So that's good. I think we're going to go ahead and sell because I would just like to knock it out, get it done. Hey, Taco. What crops do I have in the ground? Let's have a look at that. I have a canola field and I have a grass field so far. I've got 2 fields that are empty that I can't afford to plant yet. So that's a bit of the problem. But things are starting to turn now. We're going to have enough money to buy the planter I need. We're going to be putting in probably carrots, I think, in here. And then this field, I've not decided what I'm putting in yet. I'm not sure what I want to do. I feel like I should probably do more root crops, but I'm a little worried about the harvesting part of the root crops. So let's actually, can I plant hang on a second. Hang on. I'm not used to doing the seasons. No, I still have to wait another month for this. Okay. I can do poplar oilseed radish. Okay. Let's do a couple of things. Sugar beet, like, not, no, not doing that. I am not doing that. The rules on this series are very strict. Oh, I need another tractor too. Jeez. Hang on a second. I need so much stuff. I need something really cheap. Really cheap. This is about as cheap as I can get. That's 50 horsepower. That's not bad, actually. But 7,500 bucks for that. Okay, I'm going to do oilseed radish in the field on the left here. But I'm just trying to figure out the order of things. I really need a second tractor. Come on. Let's get more stuff for Granny so she can, maybe we'll have 2 nice pallets of clothes soon. I'm gonna go sell the lettuce right away. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna do the oilseed radish, actually. I think I'm just gonna put in the crop. And I'll get a fertilizer spreader. It'll make less work, a lot less work. If I check the secondhand market, actually, that's a good point. That is a good point. I kind of neglected that over the last couple of things. Oh, I need this. I need this. Okay, we're on a scramble. I have to buy this. This is a harvester. It's normally 40,000 bucks. This is what I was planning to get to harvest my carrots later, but this price is incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for pointing that out. We're going to make that happen in a minute. Let me just get this lettuce stuff here. My dog is barking. I don't know why. Come on, get up here. I need to set myself a, I'll be right back screen. In case I have to step away for whatever reason. Whoa. Okay. I'm gonna change my angle a little bit. Oh boy. I should really be using a trailer for this, but kind of lazy. Oh, it's gonna fall off. Very carefully. Okay, off we go. Yeah, so the plan was to buy the planter so I could do the vegetables for, and the planter I need is $12,000, but that harvester is a huge savings. I have to take advantage of it. I must, absolutely must, but I also have to figure out how to get that extra $12,000 I need. So I hope Granny's working overtime. It's 5,000. Let's go get that pallet. Close. Thanks, Taco. I would have missed that. I wasn't checking in on that. That's why I need the second tractor, though, is because that harvester, I need two vehicles for that. I need a worker on the harvester, and I'm going to do the chasing, which is going to be a little challenging. The workers for FS25 are not great. Hey, Victory Jones. Thanks for dropping in. The other lettuce pallet hasn't come out yet. Our grass might be ready. Again, there's another problem. I have a mower, but I sold the baler, so that's another 12,000 bucks I need for a baler. Hey, you're supposed to wait till I'm off to the live stream. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, my friend. Completely ad hoc like the previous two. Alright. Now we're talking. Okay, so let's buy this before it disappears. This will be challenging, but I think it's going to make us a lot of money. That's what I'm banking on. Purchase it for $15,998. Okay, we're broke again. Not a problem. I'm used to being broke. I'm an expert. I'm an expert at being broke. I'm thinking I'm gonna get some more water. I'm gonna top up the sheep at least. And again, we might move ahead. It is March now. We can start planting next month for the carrots. And there we go. And oh, I already have half a thing here. Yeah, so there's not that much to do until then anyway. I am running out of food for the sheep though. They have meadow. They do have meadow, so they probably hold for a couple of months. Okay, that's topped up. I want to make sure they don't stop. I need those guys. I need those guys producing the wool. I'm in trouble if they stop. I always bounce back from being broke. Yeah, I usually figure it out. All good, just got off work. Okay, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna go up and get that harvester because, you know, I gotta do it sometime, so I may as well. I may as well get it done. Now, one thing I didn't check, I should check that. Let's look real quick. Not here, here. And what is the horsepower? I need 80 horsepower for that. So this tractor is going to be the one that's going to be pulling it. And then I need another tractor. We don't need it right away though. It'll be a while before we harvest that. What I do need is some way to pick up grass now after this. Gas is going down pretty quick. Wait, what? What? What am I doing? What am I thinking? Here. Oh, this thing lifts right up off the ground. Okay. This is a single row though, so it's going to take a while to harvest those fields, but it'll be interesting to see how how my patience is going to run with how the workers turn corners with these things. I am so happy about that. I'm so happy we got that on sale. Basically saved me like almost $20,000. Yeah, 20 and a bit actually. And the tiny shed does not have room for this, I don't think. Yeah, we're gonna need another shed. Actually, maybe it'll fit in here. Okay. Oh, camera clipping. All right, I think we're good. I think we're gonna move ahead again. And then, knowing me, there's probably gonna be something good on sale that I can't afford. So let me just double check. I just want to make sure nothing stops, you know. Krustoo and patience in one sentence, yeah, and that's usually doesn't go. Okay. All right, another month. Allows me to take a sip of my delicious spring water. I treated myself today. Okay. Oh boy. Production costs are up there. Okay, Granny, how are we doing? Almost have another bit. So it's April now. I've got more wool. We're gonna keep feeding that to Granny. Well, we're not feeding it to Granny. Well, we're keeping her employed. I'm gonna go sell the lettuce. I should get the trailer out. I really should be doing that. And the last bale is gone. Now I'm starting to panic. Maybe I can just get a bucket and give it to the sheep one bucket at a time. I have a mower, so that's not a problem. I don't have anything to pick up the grass with. Let's check. Oh no. Hey, Hermeglio. How's it going? I am doing awesome. Feeling really good today. Some days I'm meh. Some days I have a lot of positive energy. I'm feeling it today. Okay. Let's check if there's anything on sale. Oh, look at that. Anyways, what's this? This is another seed. This is a weeder that can also plant canola and grass. Oh. Am I reading that right? That it takes lime? What the heck? Rear lights, APV control, worker, weeders and rollers, spreaders, seeders. Yeah, I'm confused. Can I plant with this? Because I could buy this and sell the other seed drill, and then I'd make some more money. Like I would get like 6,000 bucks back. But I've never used something like this before. Weeders, rollers, seeders. Does that mean I get to do all those things at the same time? I am confused. Guys, anybody know? Anybody know? Hey, Brady, how's it going? I feel like I got to take a gamble on this. My grass is in. My canola is going to be quite a while out. Hi, Timothy. Thanks for dropping in. You know what? I'm going to do this, guys. I'm going to do this. This is controversial. This will be very controversial. But I want to see how this works. I'm going to sell this beautiful seed drill. This thing is so good. Now, I don't have a cultivator, and this is a direct drill, so I'm going to miss out on that. But I kind of feel like that's all I really need for this farm. I think we're going to do a lot of root crops. And if it does canola as well, then we're all set. Oops, 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 oops. Turn around. Turn around. I just got to drop off the seed. Put it right here, and I'll probably reload it back up. There we go. Alright, let's see. This might be a big mistake. Have I figured out the transport wheels on this? No, I have not, and I kind of gave up. I kind of gave up. I was getting frustrated with it, and I just said, forget it. I just won't do that. I'm sure it's something I'm doing wrong, but I've tried changing all the control groups. I've tried different ways of doing it, different sequence, and I just don't get it. There's this, and there's another one that does the same thing. Okay. Let's sell this. It should get pretty close to what it was worth. It's pretty new. Ooh. 10,000 only. Whatever. It's good to try new stuff. Then we're gonna buy this thing, which I have no idea, but I want it with a cedar on it. Do I want it with a cedar? I will need it with a cedar, but it's free to change, so I think what I'll do is weeders, rollers, fertilizer, spreader. That way I can fertilize my grass. Actually, I only really need weeders and rollers because rolling it does fertilize it, right? I don't know. I don't know. We'll play around with it. There's a coupler you need to buy. It's in miscellaneous. Sold as a package. Oh, I'll check that out. Okay. So we came out a few thousand ahead. I got 5,400 bucks, and I need to get myself to 12 now so that I can buy the planter. What's the cheapest way for me to pick up grass? There's a $12,000 baler, which I had, and I sold it. Is there a cheaper way to do it? Oh, wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. I saw a piece of equipment. Actually, I'm going to be using that on the new series that's starting next week. Maybe I shouldn't use it again, but... Okay, I'm going to drop this off right here. Let's get... we've got a little bit more cabbage. I think I'll wait. We're going to go ahead another month, I think. Let me check the planting schedule, because otherwise I might get myself in trouble here. We're going to be doing carrots, so I can plant all the way to July. All the way to July. And then harvest this from August to November. So if I plant in May, I'll be harvesting in October. That's okay. That can work. I can wait another month. All right, we're just going to let Granny do her thing. How are we doing for... We've got lots of water here. Let me just check the sheep again real quick. The sheep have water and they have food, but they're going to start running out. They have a meadow, though, so... I could sell some sheep, too. Maybe. Not here. That's not where I rest. Forage wagon? Is there a cheap one? I don't know. I'll have to check. That's 3 sleep so far, or 4? Okay, 62.59. It's raining. That's not great. Actually, that's hail. I've got more wool. Do I have another pallet? That's the big one. Yes, yes, and it's peak time now to sell this, so that's what I've been waiting for. Let's go buy our planter that we need. Come on, this thing struggles to start up. Come on, up you go. I'm really bad at picking up pallets. There's a piece of equipment. It's a forage wagon. It's a forage harvester. Cheap one. Super cheap. And it has a grass pickup on it. So that could be the solution. This is rain. The little icon up at the top is hard to tell between rain and... Okay, that was 13,000. That is sweet. What else is on sale here? Okay, nothing I can afford now, so I can calm down. What I want is this little planter. Where is it? This little guy. Purchased. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's go get that. We'll get busy planting some carrots. All I've been doing is running around so far, almost an hour in. And the water reflection on the wheels. A wet look. Hail goes straight down with little diamonds. My eyes are not very good, so... Oh yeah, okay, I see that. Let's drive through this. I guess it's a way station. All right. Yeah, not until map got an update today, and it does require a new save. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I might just not update it and just not. A new save means I gotta rebuild everything that I've built. I could do that, I guess. I'm not that far in. Okay. Now, one of the things about these root crops is that they don't require much. They don't require much seed. Okay, next task. I need something to pick up grass with. That's going to be kind of important. And eventually I'm going to need a harvester for the canola. So that's going to be a bit of a spend there. So the thing for grass that I was referring to, and not in here, and here, where is it? Forage wagons. This thing here, $15,000, and it's just this little dinky thing, but it has a grass pickup. It'll pick up grass. So that might be a thing. The update notes included fixes for crops that don't grow fully. So that's a big one. That's a big one for that map. And then there's a few other things. All right, we got carrots selected. Let's get this done. Don't have access to this land. Now, this is wet, so I might have some problems spinning tires, but actually, you know what I should do? Let's use that. Yeah, I'm spinning. Got some stones on the field, but I don't have anything to pick them up with. So I think what I'll do is I might do that big field. I might do root crops in there as well, but that's going to be a big one. It'll take a while to plant that, take a while to harvest it as well, but that's going to be super cash flow when it becomes ready. Now for the forage wagons, where are the forage wagons? Cheapest one I have is this one. Well, that's a bit of a drag. I use 4% of the seed for one row, so we're gonna have more than enough for this field. I don't know how long it's supposed to rain for, though. Let's have a look at the temperature. Should stop at 10 a.m. The temperature is going to shoot right up. 17 degrees Celsius, it'll jump to 28. That's going to be nice and toasty. 31 this afternoon. I gotta keep an eye on my fuel situation as well, because that's running a little low. I really like the steering assist stuff. It really makes things a lot easier. I get things lined up and I can actually take my hands off the keyboard in the house and the mouse for a minute, and it really makes things a lot easier. I grab a couple of mint gums. I was thinking today that I might consider pausing Sri Lanka for a little bit. And do this series on Monday nights, but also one day on the weekend, so that my friends across the pond can join in as well. Kind of neat last weekend to see different faces in chat. Well, you don't actually see faces in chat, but you know what I mean. Speed up the clock a bit here because I'd like to get out of the rain. I'll put it at 15 till the rain stops. Regular temperature for you, Taco? Yeah, you don't have to rub it in, man. I'll have to come down and visit you someday. $30 to $31 every day. Yeah. What are the nights like? Like, does it get cool at night, or does it stay hot all night? I just had a thought. For picking up my grass, the only thing I really need grass for is for the sheep, and I think I'm gonna get more sheep. I will need more grass, but maybe for now I'll start with a bucket. I'll just get a bucket for the front of the tractor and I'll just pick up the grass loose. It's 1,000 per bucket, and that pen only holds 3,000 at a time, so that's 3 buckets. I can do that. I don't have to mow the whole thing. I'll just mow alternating strips whenever I need more grass. September's the hottest one, yeah. do a little in cab. I do like playing third person as a preference, but every now and then it's kind of nice to get right behind the wheel, be able to look out and see what you're doing, the pieces of equipment up a little closer, you know. Hey. Hey, Ralph, how's it going? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of summer heat. I don't handle heat very well. Summer to me is in June I start sweating and I stop sweating in October. I'd rather be cold than too hot. If it's too cold, you put on more clothes, you turn up the heat. If it's too hot, you take off too much clothes, you get arrested. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna get a bucket. I'm just gonna buy a bucket. I can afford it right now, and that'll take care of my immediate grass needs. I won't be selling grass because it really doesn't sell for much. I'm gonna try to focus on other stuff for selling. $73 that works out to be, yeah, that's probably my sweet spot as well. There's a nice mod called indoor camera position. Many times I have a feeling I sit way too high in the cabin. With that mod you can scroll the camera down. Oh, I'll have to check that out. Need a jacket under 24. Oh my goodness. Perfect temperature for me, where I'm the most comfortable, is between 18 and 22. That's my comfort zone. 18 is a little cool. 22, after 22 I start to sweat. This is moving along nicely. I just gotta fix my clock now because it stopped raining. I'll slow that back down to 5. Anything above 10 is shorts weather. Yeah, I'm wearing shorts today. It is currently 14 degrees and I'm in shorts, and I go outside in shorts. Shorts and a t-shirt. My sister lives in Alaska and her summer's on a Wednesday afternoon. Except on leap years, right? Alaska is absolutely beautiful. I could live there. I could do it. My wife couldn't, but I could do it. I keep wanting to go further north, and you don't like the cold. I think I'm lifting my implement a little too soon. I just noticed there's a couple of rows that didn't quite make it right to the end. Maybe I'll fix those, or maybe not. Okay, we only got a few more to do. I'm gonna go buy the bucket. Actually, I can do that while we're driving. Thank you, assisted steering. And I just need a simple bucket, just a basic. Yeah, we'll just get the basic. 1,600 bucks. Now we can pick up grass. What part of the world are you in, Victory Jones? I don't know if you mentioned it before, but I don't remember. '82, you gotta be southern US is my guess. "30 days of night up north," yes. Yeah, it's dark, the sun goes down 1 month and it starts coming back up the following month. But they also get a month of pure daylight, no night. And that is trippy. The dark nights, I think, would be challenging. One thing I don't like about winter is where I am anyway. The days are kind of short. They're not, not super short, but daylight is about, I think, between 8 and 10 hours tops in midwinter. The rest of the time it's dark. And I live out in the country. I basically have no neighbors. I mean, there are some in the distance. You can see them off in the distance, but when it's winter out here, you look outside the windows, and if the moon's not up, it looks like somebody's painted black on the windows. What part of Canada are you from? What US state are you north of? I am in Ontario, Eastern Ontario in Canada, and I am just north of New York State. Whoa, what's happening? What did I do? Oops. Oh, okay, I see. I gotta do this row like this. What's happening down the side there? Kind of looks weird. Did I miss a row or something? We'll find out, I guess, when stuff grows or doesn't grow. Hi, Three Claws Gaming. How are you? I'm gonna mow a strip. Well, I'll check to see how much food the sheep need. I'll mow a strip down and then we'll pick up buckets and give it to the sheep. And then I gotta start planning for more sheep. That's the next project, I think. Okay, second to last row. A little planter like this does take quite a while, but it's well worth it though. We'll make some solid money here. I will need a way to store these crops though. Let's look at the I am looking for carrots, and the range is quite a gap between the low and the high. So December, January is when we want to sell. So I need to figure out a way to store that stuff for a few months until its peak price. It'll make a big difference. Looks like I missed a row here or something. Weird. Now, for those of you who don't know this challenge, it's a challenge by Zorch Farming. Zorch Farming? Yeah, Zorch Farming. And the link, I think, is in the description for this video. And it's a tough challenge. There's a lot of tight rules on it. I'm soon to be at Costa, Georgia, 10 minutes from the beach. Yeah. Nice. I've been to Atlanta, mostly for business trips though, back in a previous job. Hey, the herd, how's it going? Doing a little impromptu live stream tonight. Not a regular schedule whatsoever. All right. Our carrot field is done. That's going to be awesome. Let me put this aside for now. I think we're going to get the next field over here done as well with root crops, but that's going to take quite a long time. And I'm actually considering the idea of splitting it into two fields. Just making two fields there so it's not too overwhelming. But next thing I want to do now is let's check how much food these guys have. They hardly have any food. Okay, I do have to deal with that right away. So let me mow a strip. I hate Atlanta. Too many people. Yeah, I'm not a fan of big cities. I get very I'm very introverted personality, and I get overload very quickly from crowds. I do not like crowds at all. There's only two types of crowds that for some reason I can tolerate. And that's for sports events and concerts. Anything else, not for me. Now, if I'm doing grass like this, with just a bucket to pick it up, I don't really need a field, do I? I could just mow the grass in between everything. I could turn this field into a crop. I'm just going to run down one strip here. All right. I'm going to leave this out. I won't put it away because I might need it again. Oh, that's a toolbox. I have a little bit of seed there too. Okay, oops, I need to drop the pallet forks as well. These need to go somewhere. Let's put these over here. There we go. Let's go get the bucket and try this concept out, see if it's going to work. I'm going to keep the grass field. I was just thinking about it. I just bought that special planter, roller, weeder thing, so I may as well keep it, right? Not bad, though. Hey, Dust Bunny. How's it going? Doing a little surprise live stream tonight. I am doing very well. Started this stream in a little bit of desperation, but fortunes are turning very quickly here. This is going to be awesome. "300 miles from the Montana border." You are way up there. My brother was RCMP officer, and he was posted in Estevan, Saskatchewan, which is just north of North Dakota. How's Mrs. B and the pups? They're good. Mrs. B is off with her friend tonight. They've gone to see a play of Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. I think that's what it's called. Okay, so my super wide. Look at this. Look how fast I can pick up this grass. Oh, I'm gonna stick with this. This is gonna work great. Whoa, slow down now. I can just go over and I can just go over and mow a strip and then just pick up a bit of grass and give them to sheep. The pups are challenging right now, Dust Bunny. Coco in particular is very challenging right now. This is sweet. Yeah, Coco is he's not sleeping through the night. He wants to get up at 3:30 a.m. every morning. It needs to go outside. And then we bring him back in, and then right now they're crated at night, particularly because of Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean is awesome. Like, she's really awesome, except for one thing. She's still a puppy, and she's doing puppy stuff like chewing all kinds of stuff. We can't leave her uncrated at night. She'll eat half the furniture. How sweet is this? I do one row and I could feed the animals. Uh-oh. What's going on? I need to get some wheel weights or something on this thing because it's 300 horsepower, but it is very light. The other problem with having to take the dogs loose at night. Okay, no more capacity, so I think I can just drop that off here. They'll want to come on the bed with us. They'll jump up if they're not graded, and the issue is that we live in tick territory. There's lots of ticks out here, and I really don't want to be sleeping with dogs and ticks, you know what I'm saying? The dogs will pick them up. Does Coco have UTI? No, not a UTI. He has he appears to have a digestive problem. Food. Solid food. Is there a wild animal that visits nightly and he hears outside? That's possible too. Okay, all right, what am I doing? She is out of wool. Do we have wool? Yes, we have more wool. Let's get her some more wool. We don't want her to stop working. Those clothes pallets are game changing. Give the dogs the next guard. Yeah, problem with next guard. Well, next guard is good, no doubt. But the problem with it doesn't stop the ticks from taking a piggyback and bringing them to us. They'll eventually die, but they're still gonna piggyback. We do have devices on their collars, these ultrasonic devices, and so far they seem to be working pretty good. But we just don't want to take a chance. I've already contracted Lyme disease, so I have to deal with some of the side effects of that. But Mrs. Buttercup has not. So we don't want her getting that. Yeah, that's what I have. This ultrasonic device seems to be pretty good. And we do give them their tick treatments once a month. Okay, let me grab this. We're gonna go sell these. We're gonna try to make some money now. I still have to plant that field, but I just don't feel like doing it right now. Oh, another one. Do I dare? I don't know why I don't just use my trailer. I have a trailer for this. Is he raw fed? No, he's not. He's not, but we do have to feed him soft food. We can't just give him kibble. Jelly Bean is fine. She's got no issues, no digestive issues or anything like that. She sleeps like awesome. She'll sleep in hours, no problem. But Coco does this thing. He does. Oop! Almost lost the pallet there. He does a thing where he does the what do you call that? Downward dog pose. It's like with the head down and the rear hips up in the air, and he does that all the time. So that's a symptom of a few different things, but one of the things is digestive issues. Okay, so I got my lettuce sold, I got the sheep fed, I got Granny her wool, I got the carrots planted, and let's have a look at the schedule again. I do need to do more planting. Anything new here? This is a bale trailer, don't really need that right now. What am I looking for here? No, wrong place, wrong place. So, carrots and parsnips and red beet and parsnips. The last month is next month to plant. Carrots, there's still 2 months. So I'm probably going to do one of the other ones. Maybe red beets. Yeah. His stomach hurts? Yes, I think it does. But we've had him to the vet, and the vet just says, "Well, you just need to feed him some soft food and make sure that his belly he eats before bed, so that his belly's not empty. If he's having problems, empty might be worse." So, all right, let's rest up again. This will be like 5 rests in this stream so far. There goes the moon. Okay, and yes, glorious. Another pallet of clothes. The wool has slowed down. Why is that? Oh, because they ran out of water. I missed that. Oh no. Oh no. Let's get on that right away. Our carrots have germinated. That is awesome. Is that full? Yeah, that's full. I should have checked the water before going to sleep. Pepper has chronic IBS, IBD, and has to be fed every 6 hours through day-night. Yeah, we might have to do that with him. Check out. All right. Okay, let's go sell another pallet. Oh. Come on. Need that to slide on there properly. There we go. Now the price of clothes is going to start dropping soon, but unfortunately, I don't think we have a luxury of waiting it out. We're going to be just selling as we get it. Next stop is I need to, let's have a look at this for a second. Oh, this is ready next month. And that's another thing. I need somewhere to put that. Canola is not, best price for canola, I believe, is November or December, so I need to store it. I need to make like a little road to come up here or something. Let go. 11.5. The previous one was 13,000. It's a big difference. Let's go this way. Now I've got some more room up here. I could add a little bit more of something. Okay, we got 20,000 bucks. I've got a lot of free space right here. I want to put a bigger sheep pen in here, but I'm not sure. Not sure if that's a good idea. Well, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the pricing. Oh, anything on sale? No. Okay. So if I go into animals, pigs, sheep. This guy here lets me have 25 sheep. This one here lets me have 19, but the pasture can be customized. I think this is what I'm considering. Is that sell point in a pack? Couldn't find it on its own. Honestly, I don't remember. I'd have to do the research. I can do it for you. I'll have to be after the stream, but I honestly don't remember that mod at all, so I don't know where I got it. Well, I got it from Mod Hub, but... So, here's what I'm thinking. If I do a pen like this and make it go all the way back, that would be a big sheep pen. But I need a lot more money, I think, for the fences to extend the pasture. So, yeah. Okay, this field here needs attention. How are we doing for food? Food is pretty good. We're good for another month. This field here is a waste. The more I think about it, the more I'm starting to realize it's a waste of space. We don't need that much grass. Grass doesn't sell very well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the mower and mow in between all the fields, stuff like that, to get my grass for the sheep, and use this field for another crop. I think that's what we'll do. I have a feeling we're going to snowball really fast here now. And get, start making good money very soon. The sell point is, just 1 second. Construction, sell points. It is, where is it? This one here. The little market multi-grain production mod. So I think it's part of a pack. It looks like it's part of a pack for multi-grain production. I think. But it seems to sell, you can sell anything there, like everything and anything. Yeah. Okay, what am I doing? Let's pick up. Okay, I'm gonna split up that field. I'm gonna split it up. I know I'm gonna be wasting farmland by doing that, but it's too big to handle with one tiny little drill. Oops. Should I do have a new mod that I loaded up just today. I haven't tried it yet. That makes perfectly straight painting. So we're gonna test that out. Is that big enough? I think we'll do it this big. That's quite a bit of difference, but this mod is not working. Oh boy. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix that up with the plow. Of course I had to screw it up right at the end. Okay, let's see if I can just paint fix. Hey, Northern Farm Sim. And a little bit here. Okay. I think we're going to go with that. I'm not going to put the grass in yet. That's going to make two, I want to say, manageable fields. Get my little buddy here. I'm going to top up the seed, and we're going to get planting another one. There's some seed right here. You have to press left shift. Yeah, I was doing that. It wasn't working. I have to try again. I may have not loaded it. Like, I downloaded it and forgot to click it on when I loaded the game. That's possible as well. All right, so since we've got two fields now, why don't we do a red beet and a parsnip, and we'll mix it up. Windows paint. No, not carrots. Not carrots. Let's do parsnips in this one. Oops, and steering assist. We're making huge progress in this stream. So Granny's gonna run out of wool, I think. I got 20,000 bucks now. I think I need probably closer to 40 to do that larger sheep pen. Okay, next row that I'm gonna do, I'll put it on steering assist, then I'm gonna step away from my keyboard and try to fill up my water bottle. from the tap 10 feet away. It'll be back before the row is done. So hang in there. If I'm quiet for a few seconds, don't worry, I'm not gone. There we go. Be right back. Easy peasy. Got it done. All right. Oops, going a little crooked there. Yeah, I think the key to success here will be keeping Granny in business, always making sure she's got wool. We could consider another production as well, I guess. We got canola coming out, but I kind of feel like I just want to sell it. We're gonna buy a small harvester, probably one of these maybe. Not sure. Yeah, I think this is a good size field. I think we're gonna stick with this plan. Should I do, is it worth it to try to do the preserves? Oh geez, I gotta scroll through all this. Yeah, I'd have to do some homework here. I'm wondering if it might make sense to make products with these root crops. It'll be less transporting. I could put a production up top there near the market. That would be one way of storing the crops, is putting it into a production, right? The custom fences are way too expensive. I'd rather place 2 independent sheep pens. Yeah, that's true. Hey, you got a point there. Yeah, maybe that's what I should do. There's a few things that need adjusting in the game. That's probably one of them. The other is another one. Oops. Come on. The other one is the construction projects. Those are ridiculous. So much that I'm not even doing them anymore. I'm going to do them on Sri Lanka, but mainly because that's going to be money. Money is no object, and I'll be making all of my materials to build them myself. But otherwise, it's crazy. How long are we going to go tonight? We're already rounding up 2 hours. That's amazing. I kind of feel like going, but the dogs might need my attention, so I might have to cut it short. Not short, but not too much longer. You never tried the construction projects? Don't bother. They're insanely expensive to do. I did 2 of them on Sri Lanka early in the game. And they probably cost me north of 300,000 each for these buildings that you can buy for 10,000 if you just buy the building. Very modest, very simple small house and a shed, and they were a house. There's plenty of them that you can buy for 20,000-30,000 or something. I mean, they're fun to make, don't get me wrong, but yeah, that's the other thing too, is you can spend like 300,000 bucks worth of material in these construction projects once they're finished, and if you decide you don't want that building anymore, and you try to sell it, all you're going to get back is $1,000, which is what it costs to start the project. On Sri Lanka, we're going to build a ton of houses. I'm going to build like subdivisions. For some reason, I kind of want to try that. It won't cost too much. So reimburse yourself every house you build. Yeah, that's one of the things. Somebody brought that up. I forget if it was you or somebody else brought it up. If I'm going to be building these subdivisions, I'm basically building homes, right? As a builder, typically you put in the initial investment to build the home, but once it's ready, you sell it, right? So I might consider that. The only catch really is that I'm going to have so much money. Like, I'm going to have a ridiculous amount of money on Sri Lanka. So money really is not going to matter. You know, when those forests, the tree farms come up, the money is going to be flowing like crazy. That sawmill I have on that series is insane. Question is, do I have the patience to cut all those trees? That's where the real challenge is. Now Zorch is added an optional challenge on this an optional goal on this challenge to build a construction project, but I'm not going to do that. I am not going to do that. This series for me is a little bonus thing. I'm not going to spend insane amounts of hours on this series. I just wanted to just have fun with the gang that's doing the challenge. So we'll reach the goal probably and wrap it up. I got a ton of other stuff I want to do. Like I've got three concepts for new series waiting right now. One of which is imminent. Will start next week, but there's two more behind that, and I just don't have time to do them all. Zaziski is going very well. We're getting to a point there too where we're making some starting to make some good money. And Nadantal is a very different kind of challenge, but that's going to snowball pretty quick as well. Duke Retro Farmer, how's it going? How's it going, Duke? We're planting parsnips. We got for those who weren't around at the earlier in the stream, we managed to get a vegetable harvester that was on the used market, was 62% off. So we got an amazing deal. So we're kind of all set. Although, to be honest, you know, if I'm going to do a lot of veggies, I probably want to upgrade the harvester at some point, but it's going to give us a license to print money kind of thing. Long day, work. I'm blessed to be able to work from home. My job is 100% work from home. Real job. So it's a lot of benefits that working from home. There's some downsides to it as well, but mostly benefits. I spend most of my days in meetings. That's kind of my job, management. Making decisions, organizing, planning, project management, all of that kind of stuff. That's what I do. All right, we got another 5 rows. Almost done, guys. Eventually, we'll need a rock picker. Let me see, anything else pop up? This is new. Manure spreader. We don't want that. Also does lime. Interesting. That's really interesting, actually. So multiple pens. Now you got me thinking. I could do this right away and get one in. Not there, obviously, but and then add another one, do it that way. Yeah, my work days tend to be, some days tend to be longer because I don't have to commute. I can, spend a little extra time doing some work if I'm got a challenging project on deck or something like that. But some days I can make my days a little bit shorter. If I'm done with meetings, I've got nothing else I need to do, then, I can kind of manage my time that way a bit. So it's very beneficial. Yeah. I think I'd have a problem going back. Still doing construction as long as the body holds out. I couldn't do it, my friend. I used to be able to. I can't do that stuff anymore. My body has already started betraying me. My knee is a mess right now. I had two vehicle accidents about 10 years ago, I guess, maybe a little bit more. And I ended up with back problems, lower back. I got rear-ended twice. One time was very hard. Somebody was coming really fast. Ended up in physio for quite a while. Hey, CC channel. Just finishing up planting this parsnip field here. We've got a red beet field to plant after, but I think I'm going to take a little break and do something else for a bit. I do have to, now that I think about it though, I do have to plant the red beet this month, so I can't move ahead. Gotta get that done. That'll be sweet. Once we have that, all the fields will be in place, and then we'll just be dealing with sheep and keeping Granny busy. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Thanks, guys, for the tips there on the pens instead of building one big one. Yeah, Duke, I'm a big guy. Like, I'm very tall, and well, I've always been very tall. I'm a little heavier now than I was when I was younger, but oh, all my life, physical things, I want to say that I've abused my body with thinking I'm a big guy, I can do anything, I can pick up anything, and I've overdone it many times. So I did a lot of sports when I was young. I did a ton of I played hockey, lots of hockey, took some serious abuse there, and I was a skier as well. I did a lot of skiing when I was young. That put a lot of mileage on the knees. I think that's why I'm having problems right now. Get the Fent 1050, someone rear ends you, you don't feel a thing. Yeah. Just a dump truck would do it, you know. All right, let's take a short break here. I want to do something. I want to set up one of those pens. Let's do that. We'll do the red beet in a bit. I need to go get more seed, I think. I probably have enough to finish. And then I need to get some more grass for the sheep. There we go. It's amazing how little this planter uses. A full load of seed is only 16 liters. Okay, I'm going to put this here for a minute. We'll take a little break. These guys need... they're okay till next month, actually. Granny's got nothing now. She's all out. Material's missing. So, okay. Let's have a look at the pens again. So if I go with this is 14,000. I can afford this. I think that's a better value. And I could put like, oh man, I could probably get like 16 in, or 6 in here. Maybe I just start building out. Just need to be far away from the field, so it's not a big problem. Let's do it. maybe we'll have a few pens. Actually, give me a second here. Let me think about this. I could be doing goats as well, but I definitely need more sheep, I think. Dun, dun, dun. Guys, any map suggestions for FS22? I'm bored playing with only with No Man's Land. Have you tried Corpi? Korpi? That is a great sandbox map. What do you think? Think I should just do this here? I think we're gonna do this. We may be slowly crawling with this concept. Do you want to customize? No, I don't. Do you want to place a meadow? Yes, I do. There we go. Oh yeah, Comlands, of course. Yeah, Comlands is great. The land is not perfectly flat, but that's okay. Far enough from the field, not to have any problems. I like it. I like it. I guess we should get some sheep though. Let's do some landrace. How much is a full pen? 10,000. I think we're gonna wait. I think I'm gonna wait. Well, we'll do it shortly. I think I need to sell some lettuce, or maybe move to next month. But I gotta take care of the that other field. I really need to get that in. All right, we're gonna do some more of this. Oh man, kind of don't feel like doing this right now, but it has to get done. So red beet in this one. So we got a carrot, we got a parsnip, and we got a red beet. Honkakorpi is good. Honkakorpi, that's a slightly different map actually though. That is what's the name of it? I did a series on the base map that Honkakorpi was based on. Can't. Oh, Caravara. That's the same base map as Honkakorpi, but there's Korpi, which is just the word Korpi, and that is a very different map. I believe Korpi means wilderness in Finnish. The Finnish maps. Silver Run is good. I like Silver Run. That's a good forestry map. What else is good? I mean, I love Polish maps. So if you like established maps, you know, with villages and all that kind of stuff, then I would heavily recommend Mezowica Nazina, which I think is my favorite one. I really enjoy that map. I played like 3 playthroughs on it. One was a series that I did, but the other 2 I just played them on my own. I played one on my PC and one on my PS5. There's a phenomenal UK style map. Ballyspring. Incredible map. Beautiful map. If you like the UK style stuff. Leave it to Krustoo on PC. You must have cheap equipment for harvesting these crops. No, actually, I got a one of the base game harvesters came onto the used market for super cheap, 62% off. So I just jumped on it. Hey Rusty, how's it going? Yeah, I'm back again. I'm a little addicted. Made some huge progress in this stream tonight. Huge progress. Granny's churning at the close. And that is bringing in some fantastic money. So we just put down, so we have a carrot field that's already germinated. You can see in the distance, the canola field will be ready next month. That's the one in the furthest away. We've got parsnip right next to us here, and right now we're putting in the red beet. And the grass field, I think we're going to plant something else in there. And I'm just going to be using the grass around the farm to feed the sheep. Yeah, we did put in another sheep pen, and we've got lots of room for more. So we're making really good progress here. In the previous stream, Rusty, I sold my baler because I needed money. And I said, well, I'll just buy it back later. And I just realized that for the size of my sheep pens, all I really need is a bucket to pick up the grass that I need to feed them. So I bought a bucket instead. I saw your picture, Rusty, about the losing the beard. It's really funny that you posted that because I also had a full beard, and yesterday I lost it. I just decided to shave it all off. But we're in sync. Nice tractor you're planning with. Yes, International 56 series. It's a mandatory for this challenge. Duke, this is, and it's also mandatory that you get the Unreal engine in it, so it's actually 300 horsepower. Doesn't look like 300 horsepower, but it is. However, it's really light, so even with all that power, it's sometimes challenging. You get a lot of wheel spin and stuff. There's a few pieces of equipment, few requirements to start this series, and this tractor is one of them. No, never shave the beard. You should see how fast my beard grows, Duke. And it's white, pure white. Like my dude here. I wear a beard like that most of the time. I haven't shaved in 30 years. Holy smokes. Thing about a beard that's 30 years is that it also serves as a mop for your floors. 2-for-1 deal. You ran a trimmer. Yeah. Every time I shave off my beard, I do something crazy with it. I just create, like, I'll just shape it into something that does not look handsome at all. And I go see my wife every time and tell her I got a new style. And then I eventually shave it all off. I just get tired of it after a bit. I like having the beard. But eventually I just kind of, okay, I've had enough for now. I'll just shave it off and then just let it slowly grow back. Work from home, so I don't have to look super handsome all the time. Whoa. Just realized the red beet is going down way faster than the other crops for the seed. That's really interesting. Parsnip and carrots. It's not a problem. But this is going down very quickly. Well, very quickly compared to the others. I'm only about half done too, and I'm almost out. Talking about almost out, my fuel's getting pretty low too. Gets too hot here for a beard. Winter, I'll have it more. Yeah. Nice in the winter. Most of my life I didn't sport a beard. I spent most of my adult life clean shaven. It's just when I started working from home that I just let it go, and next thing you know is, oh, I can actually grow a beard. I didn't know. It's one of my favorite things. Well, one of the funny things, I guess. Watching, I'm a hockey fan, so I watch the playoffs, and it's a tradition in the hockey world that once the playoffs start, the teams that are in the playoffs, they don't shave, and by the end of the playoffs, you get these really significant beards on some people, but all the young guys, the rookies and stuff like that, they oh, we're out of seed right there. Hang on. Yeah, the young guys, the 18, 19-year-olds that have just joined the league, they can't grow beards. Some of them just get a few chin whiskers. Kind of funny. All right, let's load this up. We're almost done here. We're almost done with the planting. That'll be it for a while. Well, that's not true. We've got that other grass field that I think we're gonna ditch. Yeah, at one time shaving was a daily thing, not anymore. Yeah, I did that very much. It was just routine. All right. Back at it. I'm kind of like the way that I'm at home now, working from home and everything. Things are so relaxed, you know. But I think about what I used to do, my insanely long commutes, every morning, every night, and having to get up at 5 a.m. get in the shower, get to the commuter train station by a certain time, be on the train for an hour and a half. Same thing, reverse at night, and my days were super long. And I did that for decades. I couldn't go back. I couldn't go back to doing that. I would sometimes get to the commuter train in the morning and I'd be so tired that I would like forget, oh, how did I get here? I'd be on autopilot. Okay, a few more rows here. We'll be done. Takes a lot out of a guy. Yeah, it does. It really does. The commuter train actually wasn't terrible, except for the crowds. I didn't like the crowds. I don't like crowds. But at least, I could have a cup of coffee and my laptop out, and I actually used to play video games on the commuter train on my laptop. I had to fly every week 20 years ago. I don't think I've been on a plane in 15 years. No, I haven't been in a very long time either. I haven't actually traveled much at all. I'm a chef for 42 years. I decided to make my work a hobby. Now I don't need to work anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I wish. If I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't do the corporate life thing that I did. I would do something very different. I'd probably do something working with my hands, maybe trades or something. Yeah. Corporate life it pays well, it's very kind of safe and secure kind of job, or career, but it does take a lot out of you. I run a catering business. I make my schedule now somewhat. Yeah. There's something to be said about being an entrepreneur. Especially certain types of businesses that are flexible. You can work when you want to work. If you don't want to work for a while, you can take a break. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a forest ranger. And I think I probably would have done well with that. I wanted to be out in the fire lookouts, living in a fire lookout. That's what I wanted to do. It also depends if you get a decent or jerk boss. Yeah, it does definitely matters. I'm probably gonna have to wrap up, guys, as soon as we're done here. The dogs have started barking at something, and I'm not sure what they're doing. Actually, I probably need to go check on this. Hang on, guys. Sorry, I'll be just a second. What was that? There's a bear on my front lawn. Okay, guys, give me a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I am back. It wasn't a bear. It was a dog. It was a very large dog. It's getting kind of dark, so I didn't see properly. Um, so neighbor's dog, I guess. That is, yeah, that was interesting. It looked like a bear though. It's big black dog. Probably 150 pound dog. Scared the crap out of me, to be honest. Hey, Rascal. Yogi said hello. Yeah, there have been sightings of bears around here. It's not bear country here at all. We get deer. We get a lot of deer out here. Tons of them. I see them every day. Lots of turkeys. Including yours truly. Okay, how's this gonna work now? Nope, nope, not on the line. I think I could just do this line here. A Newfie, 242 pounds. That's a big pooch. You need full-size garbage bags to poop and scoop. There's a lot of farmers out here where I am, and a lot of them have dogs, livestock guardian dogs, and they're always loose. So, and every now and then they wander off, and we have one. We have one show up. All right, last row here. I think, yeah, guys, I think we're gonna wrap up. The dogs are still barking out there, and I gotta go put the chickens to bed and all that stuff. So, yeah, thank you very much for showing up for this live stream. We made a lot of great progress. I don't know when the next one will be. I'm guessing on the weekend, probably during the day. So we have guests coming over on Saturday, so it won't be Saturday. So maybe Sunday around noon or something. I think I'll be able to do another live stream on this challenge. So, and who knows? I don't know. Maybe I'll just pop up Friday night again or something. Who knows? I'm just gonna try to go with the wind, you know, just kind of go with the flow. All right, red beet done. Red beet done. Awesome progress. I'm really happy. At the beginning of this stream, I was worried. I was really worried about money, but we got this. We got this. I still haven't gotten these sheep taken care of, but we'll save that for next episode. All right. Good night, guys. Have an awesome evening.